should have been an evangelist, I tell you. I feel like he's going to take up an offering next or something. And it's not that I mind the French version of my name at all, but the last person to call me Eric Deschamps is my mother when I'm in trouble, you know, so I don't often get that. But it is a real pleasure and honor to be here. And I just want to start off by asking you a few questions. Is that okay? It's amazing what you can get away with when you just ask permission first. So is that okay if I ask a few questions, get this going here? Let me start off by asking the obvious question. Why are you here? Why did you come to this event tonight? Well, the simple answer might be, well, because I want to network. Okay, that's good, because you're at a networking event. Turn to your neighbor and say, it's good that I'm at a networking event because I came here to network. It's good. It's a good start. Why do you want to network? Let's dig a little deeper. Why do you want to make connections? Well, there's some simple answers to that one, isn't there? Increase my visibility. Build strategic relationships to build my business. Increase my clientele. Make more money. Are those all good reasons? Okay. So let's dig a little deeper. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to build your business? Why do you want to increase your network? Why do you want to make more money? Why do you want your business this year to grow? I want to talk to you briefly tonight in the few minutes that I have you. I'm going to pull us out of the strategic networking realm because that's why we're here, and it's kind of the obvious thing. I want to go up a little bit higher to the 10,000-foot level and talk about the why factor. I believe that oftentimes the reason we're not as successful in life and business as we ought to be is because we don't take the time to figure out why we want to get there in the first place. A lot of people work and they get up and are busy in the 9-to-5 grind, you know, just doing the same old thing every day. Have you heard of the definition of insanity before? Have you heard that? Doing the same thing, right? Expecting what? It's insane. That's why they call it that. If you want a different result, does it not make sense? You're going to have to try something different. But a lot of people are caught in this rut of just doing the same old thing over and over and over again, and they don't take the time to ask themselves why they do it. We've got a room tonight full of people like financial advisors and realtors and mortgage brokers and coaches and business owners and painters and all kinds of people here from different professions, different industries. We've got like the social media experts here. The Queen herself has shown up. Lara Wellman, the Queen of social media, is here tonight. We are in the presence of royalty. Give us a wave. Thank you, Laura. Good. Laura's been a big influence on my business, actually, and over 70% of my clientele has come through the use of social media. So if your networking efforts do not include social media, you're missing out huge, because now social media has allowed us to network online. What was interesting tonight is I'm meeting a ton of people that I've never met in real life, but we already know each other, because we're connected on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or one of the other channels. Fantastic. But the importance of figuring out why and not knocking the printer off the table, because our winner will be very upset. Why? The why factor. Why is it that you do what you do? Why did you become a financial planner? Why did you become a realtor? Why are you in social media? Why did you start the business that you have? Unless we take the time to answer those deep questions, those very important questions, we're really missing out. And you know what? We doom ourselves to be average. How many here believe that average isn't going to get you where you want to go? Right? Let's just think about it for a second. In the National Capital Region alone, there are hundreds and thousands of business professionals just like you that are offering average products and services, right? They're leading average companies. They're offering those products and services in an average way, eking out an average income. There's a ton of people in that marketplace, and is that really the marketplace that you want to compete in? You're here tonight, I believe, because you're looking for a better solution. I've been to enough networking events where it's felt just like a waste of time. I walked away with nothing more than a twitch from all the coffee I drank, right? But it didn't seem like I got much of an ROI on all my efforts. And there's a lot of business professionals that are saying now, I want to be networking. I know it's important. I know I have to be doing this in order to build my business, but I want to make sure I'm connected with the right organization. And I'm thrilled to be connected with SSN. We've only been working together a short time. They're actually clients of mine, right, Kelvin? I get to kick them in their rear end when I need to. It's great. And what I love about my job as a coach is like people pay me to kick them in the rear end when they need to. It's great. It's fantastic. But I think the last event that you guys held, about 40 people, right? Look around you, folks. This thing's growing. And there's some serious momentum taking place. In order for you to achieve the results that you want to achieve, asking the why and figuring out the why is absolutely crucial. And I'll tell you why. Those that take the time to figure out and are absolutely clear on why they do what they do, they can overcome just about any obstacle that comes their way. I don't know about you, but in your journey to achieve your goals and accomplish what it is that you're trying to accomplish, how many here have ever experienced some setbacks? Anyone? Okay, the people aren't, you're just not breathing if you're not putting up your hand. I need to talk to you. Maybe you're slipped into a coma accidentally during the evening tonight. Obstacles are part of life, aren't they? Right? Financial obstacles. You don't have to raise your hand. How many of you ever faced some financial difficulty in your business, in building your career? It's tough stuff. Sometimes they're relational obstacles, aren't they? Business, after all, it's all about relationships. It's all about the people you know. And sometimes if the relationships aren't going right with your partner or an employee or a key manager, it can just bring everything down to a grind, can't it? Or at least, at the very least, your operation is not running at peak efficiency because there's a relational problem there. Maybe there's relationship problems at home, and that just drains you of the energy you need to put 110% into what you're building. Hardship. It's tough stuff. Maybe there are some business obstacles you ran into. You ever have something pop up in your business that's an obstacle, and you hadn't thought about that in your business plan? Do you even have a business plan? Don't get me started with that one. But people that are clear about why they do what they do, they're clear about why they got into the industry that they're in, they're clear about why they started the business that they started. And sometimes the business that they're in has nothing to do with their end game. Because really, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because business is just a vehicle to help you get what you want out of life. Is that true? So whether you're selling widgets or you're offering health and wellness services or planning for people's future, or you get to have the thrill of coaching people to succeed more like I do, I say find what you love and you'll never work another day in your life, right? But regardless of whether your day-to-day work is tied to your end game, being clear about the end game will help you overcome any obstacle. And when you experience a setback, rather than throw in the towel, those obstacles, those difficulties become a stepping stone, an opportunity to define yourself and to be clear about who you want to be and what you want to do.